Why do things happen the way they happen in my life? Why did I go XYZ? Did I have a choice? Did I have free will? Was that God closing a door, right? Or did I make a mistake? Well, what I have seen recently, it's like the puzzle pieces are coming together for so many things. Like, no, we don't make mistakes. That's a mind matrix trap. And that's honestly what this culture that's trying to make us all NPCs, right? To me, an NPC is somebody that's identical. If somebody has no personal identity, it's like a non-person, right? Non-player character, non-person. And that is not who we are. Our authentic journey is mystical and magical and constantly miraculous. I mean, really. So here's a story to go along with this, a real life story to help. I had a sister, and I've talked about this in other videos, that passed away in 2000. Hardest loss of my life, led me on the spiritual awakening path. My sister took me to my first yoga class. So the year before she passed, she got really into yoga. She was really into Baron Baptiste. She was working at Omega Institute for the summer. I went down to visit. She took me to yoga class. It scared the bejesus out of me, but I did it. And I was also really out of touch with my body at that time. I pushed myself too hard, and I gave myself shin splints all the time, right? I was just not listening. Well, that somatic practice helped me to listen. And when she passed, I took her yoga mat as a memento and I practiced with it. And yoga became the way that I really processed a lot of the grief. It was my crutch when I really needed something. So before Rebecca died, she was really into Ram Dass and the book Be Here Now, right? Be Here Now. This is important. So years later, somehow life happened and I ended up doing a teacher training. It was given as a gift to me. I put out the prayer. I was in a life transition space and I decided to do this training, and it was in Vancouver, British Columbia, where I never thought I would be. So I was there for 3 months. And when I came back to my hometown after that experience, I ended up getting sucked in and started teaching yoga without intending to teach yoga, because that's what God wanted me to do. And I got a flyer in the mail for this Kundalini yoga camp. And it was a Yogi Bhajan camp in New Mexico. I ended up deciding to do it on a whim because I didn't have any commitments to hold me back. And when I went to New Mexico, I ended up working at Lama Foundation for the summer as a summer steward. Well, guess what Lama Foundation is? It was the Ram Dass created spiritual community where he wrote Be Here Now. So when I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, I see the connection here. And now that Be Here Now mantra never gets old. That is the mantra